Hey everybody, I'm End Time. Welcome to Drama Free Gaming. It is what it says and it says what it is. And today I got a treat for you guys. We've been waiting for this arcade mod up for my TMNT cabinet. And we're going to open this bad boy up. This is my first time opening this box. I did split it open already because I didn't want it to make too much noise in the mic, and my room is not soundproof. But we'll see how this goes as the video goes on. But check out arcademodup.com. I ordered this on January 25th. It entered their queue and shipped out on the 31st, if I'm not mistaken, of January, and it arrived today, the filming of this video, February 12th. So a good turnaround, if I say so myself. Guys, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Leave comments if you've already modded your cabinet, what you think about Arcade Mod Up, or maybe you went with someone else. Or if you're thinking about it, hopefully this video here will help you make that decision. I've seen a lot of videos of people who do this way better than me. I decided to go with Arcade Mod Up because everything that's in this box is already configured and situated. It is literally remove what I have, plug and play, ready to go. Didn't feel like tinkering, didn't feel like wiring anything up. Although I love to do all that stuff, but not this first time. I wanted to have this experience go as smooth as possible. So hopefully it'll be so. Let's look at what's inside. And as I open this, I will take the things out, get rid of the box, and then show you what you can expect. This is the full kit. So let's see what's in the box. All right. And so the box is packaged well. I'm already impressed with the foam that's in here, the bubble wrap to keep everything protected. It has multiple layers. As you can see me peeling it here, and you're probably hearing it in the audio. Hopefully that's not too disturbing. Move that over there to the side behind me. I'm going to take out as much of this foam and stuff as I can to kind of leave everything else unobstructed. But the packaging, guys, it is legit. And yes, it is Friday the 12th, 2021, and I'm relaxing. I just got home from work, had some dinner, and I'm just your average gamer. So I'm not getting sponsored, I'm not getting paid, but here's a checklist. I don't know if you can see that. It says their LCD converter, lighted marquee with the lights. I didn't get the lighted marquee. At least I don't think so. It says X there. I don't remember me ordering that, but that's not part of the packet. I'm going to look into getting a marquee probably through modup.com, but going to wait until they revise it. I don't like the current one that they have right now. I think it's too small. The display is too small, and I'm sure they're going to revise it and make it bigger. It has the audio bundle in here and the power for the Pi. That's the Raspberry Pi. And it should be a Raspberry Pi 4. So, okay, it gives me a caution here. Caution, do not hook up your unit to Wi-Fi unless you are prepared for updates and know how to program this unit. Just don't do it. Do not put this SD card in your computer to make a copy. This will delete or corrupt your SD card and will require you to purchase another. So they're giving you a fair warning there. It's telling you not to make a copy of it. It's going to delete it. And do not get into settings. If you do, you void any and all warranties, and everything else in here is just a word of caution. So they have some illustrations here, numbered. And this is the Raspberry Pi. I believe it's a Raspberry Pi 4. Yeah, it says Raspberry Pi 4 Model B on this picture. And they conveniently numbered the USB ports 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's the Ethernet connection. They're telling you not to connect it to the internet because it will update, and you don't want it to do that. And some more box assembly pictures. Everything looks like it's spelled out in plain English, plain instructions. I'm going to probably be looking at their video as I go along, but I'm going to set these aside. And let's see what's in the box. So we have here, what is this? Let's open this up. Looks like we got some double-sided tape. And this must be some, what is this? Okay, a power supply. Might be the power supply that goes to the Raspberry Pi. And some double-sided tape. They all came in this bag. I'm going to keep everything in its bag. We have another, this looks like a splitter of some sort. Actually, yeah, it's a splitter, and then it has the wires that are exposed. This is probably going to be for to switch out the board in the back of the monitor so that you can convert it to HDMI. And then this looks like audio. So yeah, we'll put that in there. I'm going to set this aside. Here we have here's another power supply. It says USB power supply. Yeah. And then I see these are the knobs, and they're colors just like the ones I have already on my cabinet. Later in the video, I will show you. Haven't decided yet if this is going to be one continuous video or if I'm going to edit it and just put it out there in parts. But I'm not going to open this. It has an HDMI cable in there, and it has the stuff for your arcade machine. And I was glad because I wanted it color coded. I'm kind of hoping that those were not exactly the same as the ones that I have. I got to go check. Here's a panel. I'm sure this panel is going to go underneath the cabinet, and I'll show you this later on, guys, as I'm building it. Okay, we have here the music power. This is the amp. High-vi stereo power audio amplifier, 180 watts. I'll tell you what, I've seen these in the video. This looks like one of those. It doesn't look really expensive or anything, but I guess it'll get the job done. It has bass, volume, treble knobs, power. You can see that volume knob. Okay, and it stops. It's not like a free rotating dial. The same thing with the treble and the bass. Even though I'm thinking, guys, of skipping on this and getting a sound bar, to be honest. But I'll see what I do there. It has the audio jacks here as well. Audio in, and then this is for the split cables and the power supply. So I don't know how I feel about this just yet. I might just get a sound bar instead of putting in. I've been hearing on other videos, to be honest, that the speakers are not all that. So we'll see. Maybe I'll put the speakers in and then they'll be fine, or maybe they won't, and I'll just get a cheap small sound bar at Walmart. You can get something, I'm sure, for like $50. All right. This says converter, and so far everything is packaged right. I haven't seen anything look like it's exposed to being smashed. This is like in a Ziploc bag, in a box, wrapped up in another type of plastic. And yeah, that's the key. That's the board. I'm gonna take this out of here just to show you guys. It already has the double-sided tape on the back. Actually, that's not on the back. Where is it? Yeah, it's already kind of like, is it mounted already on a piece of cardboard? So yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. I'll check. But yeah, it seems like this is already put on this cardboard, and you don't want to put this circuit onto the metal, and you'll see that later in the video. But remember that diagram they showed us before? Where is it? Well, this is not the Pi. That was for the Pi. I'm sorry. So yeah, that looks... And everything's already plugged in. I don't have to be fiddling with it or messing with it. It's going to be literally swap the one that's out, put this one in there. This one has for the HDMI. That's the port that we want. I believe that's VGA, one or the other. I don't know. I'm not too sure. And we'll see in power supplies there. So cool. Looks like it's good to go. I'm going to set it aside. Actually, put it in the Ziploc bag. And I just keep everything in its box where it belongs. So like that, when I'm reading the instructions, I know what to grab and what they're referring to. You can tell that I've built a lot of IKEA furniture. If you guys, again, appreciate the video, the simplicity of it, it's not no high quality, but I'm hoping that it is simple so that you guys, again, can follow along, and hopefully it'll help you make your decision. This is the Raspberry Pi right here. And this is one, it comes this way, and I don't know if there is a box to put it in, but it already has the heat sinks, excuse me, already on there. And I know this because I have an older Raspberry Pi, and look at the card. That's where, I don't know if you guys see that. Let me bring that up. Right on there. It looks like it's 128. Let's take that out. It's 128 gigs. And that's where your games are in. And it looks like these two mounts here, they've already put it in there for you. And remember the diagram that we saw before? Get out of the light here. I have an overhead fan trying to keep the room cool, but that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for your Ethernet cable, which you don't want to connect to the internet, so you are not updating and messing this up. But this is the Raspberry Pi, and it says it there, Raspberry Pi 4 Model B. And this is your HDMI ports. It says HDMI, and I think it has two mini HDMIs. So that's interesting. That is interesting. Unless I'm mistaken, unless it's this one here, but it's interesting. And I say it's interesting because if in fact these two are mini HDMI, that would technically mean you can run, if it's two, you can run one to your arcade cabinet and the other one to another monitor. So we'll be seeing about that here as we go along. So you put that in here. Box. Be right back. All right. We have, it says box pieces. I'm going to leave that in there. I'm not even going to take it out. There's a couple of pieces of, I'm guessing like wood or something. So we're going to just leave this on the side. Some more styrofoam. And this is the big boy here. This is what we'll be replacing. And I really want to take a look at this. Let me put this over here. I'm going to move the box. And this is it right here. This is the board. This is what's going to replace your existing, in my case, my existing panel. And look at that. It's already wired up, ready to go. And I'm going to take this out of here. I'm going to end the video by taking this out of here so you guys can see it. So let me just set it down. This is not too disturbing. If I cut through this, one side, the other side. This is foam stuff, makes a lot of mess. Trying to avoid there. Take that out of there. Throwing this out. Okay, we're almost there. Let's peel this back and see how this looks. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That is pretty. That is really nice. Let me take the rest of this foam out. Guys, this is really nice. Really, really nice. Again, you guys can go on ModUp.com. I'm not sponsored. I'm not recommending them. I'm just telling you so far what my experience has been, and it has been a positive one. This is just the unpacking and the revealing. But look how that looks. You can take a look at that. You have your player 1 on the blue, which is already pre-installed, and they were able to actually color it so that it matches Leonardo, which is player 1. Then you have Michelangelo next to him in the yellow. Player 2, you got your 6-button layout configuration there. And then on the sides 3 and 4, respectively, coin start on both sides for player 1 and player 2, and player 3 and player 4 on the top as well. It looks really good, and I have that laminate over it, and it's worth getting that protective. It's not a laminate; it's actually like a piece of pixie glass or something like that, if I'm saying that correctly. But look at that, guys. That is nice. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Well, as a matter of fact, I won't do that because it'll look all choppy and messy. But I'm gonna show you how my cabinet looks here in a moment. And but yeah, let me turn it around, and everything is wired up. Look at that. Look at that jungle of cables. Looks intimidating, but I've seen plenty of videos and really is following a schematic. But if you don't want to go through the trouble, then just order it already built. I'm gonna hold this off to the side, move this. Take this out of the way. I'm not gonna lay this down anywhere else. It needs to be. Take those fuzz balls out of there. And put this right over here, over my mat. And yeah, going to, let me lay it this way again, just so that you guys can see it. Yep, that is nice. I'm really, really happy with that. That looks awesome, and that's gonna look great on the cabinet. Guys, again, if you enjoyed this unboxing, wait for the next video as I start my journey in putting this together, and hopefully I'll be able to give you a thumbs up at the end, and show you everything working just fine. All right, again, Appreciate you leaving a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit us up with a subscribe, and catch our podcast as well, DFG Podcast on anchor.fm, and of course here on youtube.com/drama free gaming. All right, guys, be good, do good, and as always, keep your gaming and your life drama free. Later, guys.